Police officers in Pakistan's capital of Islamabad say at least 12 people have been killed in an explosion at a Shiite Muslim mosque during Friday prayers. At least 80 people have been injured in the bombing, which a police spokesperson says was carried out by a suicide bomber. Pakistan's Prime Minister has condemned the blast. No group has yet claimed responsibility. In the past, Shiite Muslims have been targeted by the Pakistani Taliban and the Islamic State groups. Let's go over to journalist Iftikhar Fidous in Islamabad. Tell us more about what has just happened.
There's been a suicide bombing in the Friday prayers. People had gathered in a mosque. According to the initial investigations that have been carried out, the suicide bomber was initially stopped at the main gate. But what basically happened was that he had guns with him, and he actually killed 5 people on the gate and then entered the mosque's premises and blew himself right in the midst of the people, which has caused heavy casualties. The numbers are still rising. There's fear that the casualty figures, initially it was said that there were 16 people that were killed, and now that we're receiving information from the Islamabad district administration, it says that about 34 people have been killed and more than 101 have been injured, and they're fearing that this toll is not still finalized. It's still going to go high.
And any signs yet about who could be behind it?
I mean, the modus operandi is very clear. Previously, when we've seen Shiite mosques being attacked across Pakistan, and in this particular fashion, it's been the Islamic State of Khorasan that has actually been behind it. The group has been in a lull for quite some time. We've seen most of these attacks being carried out either in the peripheries, in the border areas. If this is an Islamic State attack within the federal capital of Pakistan, it obviously will raise quite a few alarm bells.
And what is the current security situation in Pakistan? It's seen a surge in attacks in recent years.
Actually, the entire week, the last 10 days have been very critical for Pakistan. We've seen a massive insurgent, movement inside Balochistan, where at least 13 districts were simultaneously attacked. The country had not moved out of the shock of that as yet. And now we have a bombing within, the federal capital of Islamabad. But generally, the security situation is as such that after the previous suicide bombing, which was about 2 months ago, within Islamabad's limits, there was several checkpoints that were established. Traffic jams have been in particular a concern for citizens, but the heightened security measures and this happening in the federal capital definitely is questionable for the security.
Journalist Iftikhar Fidous in Islamabad, thank you very much.